Hey guys, what's up? Retro Mikey 78 here, and today we're going to talk about three main things coming out from E3. We got Konami dropping the TurboGrafx 16 Mini. We got the backwards compatibility, what it's going to be for the Project Scarlet. And then we have Nintendo rumors coming out from the Wall Street Journal and other people also reporting on it, that there'll be two new Switch versions coming soon. So sit back, enjoy, and let's get into this little bit of a news break here from E3. But before you do, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, help out the channel. Also follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. The links will be down below. Alright, let's get into this. Konami is announcing the TurboGrafx 16 Mini. You know, I've never played the TurboGrafx myself. It's a rare system that I've just never collected, never came across one out in the wild. And I'm definitely interested in this Mini. It gives me a chance to play it. Maybe, you know, it'll be hackable and you can play other games. But the interesting thing here is the little phrase that they use here. You know, kind of apply on Sega can do what Nintendo don't back on the day. They said, hey, if Nintendo and Sega can do it, then Konami can too. And surprise of E3 announcement, Konami is releasing the miniature TurboGrafx 16 console, also called the TurboGrafx 16 Mini. If you're wondering why it's Konami instead of that's doing this system, like I was, the original console was a joint project between NEC and Hudson. Konami bought Hudson in 2005, then absorbed it all the way into its ranks in 2012. So it's Konami that owns the rights to this system. Only 6 titles have been announced. So we have R-Type, Ys Book 1 and 2. Then we have The New Adventure Island, Alien Crush, Ninja Spirit, and Dungeon Explorer. The Japanese, they're getting the different version. They're getting Bonk's Adventure, Dracula X, the Kung Fu and China Warrior, Ys 1 and 2, Superstar Soldier, and Dungeon Explorer. Now you're probably wondering that Dracula X and Ys are both TurboGrafx CD. So yes, we could be seeing CD out there just as well. Alright, and this last little bit that they had, to dominate the console's different history in the regions, Japan and Europe will be getting PC Engine's Mini instead. And there's no pricing on or release details yet. But right now we have the TurboGrafx 16 Mini releasing here. And I don't know if it's Europe or Japan or which one's getting which, but we're getting a PC Mini engine and a PC Engine Core Graphics Mini. So there'll be, for the 3 regions, there'll be 3 different consoles. Now we have Xbox Project Scarlet backwards compatibility will support every generation of Xbox. I think that's important to know because the PlayStation 5 still has not released anything but saying that it'll be backwards compatibility with the PS4. So that means they haven't said anything about the 3, the 2, or the 1, which I think that they need to make the next console available for all the generations. Now, what this says is all of your current games will be forward compatible to play on the Scarlet and will look best on the Scarlet. So that means all Xbox One games will play on the Scarlet. Plus all 360 and original Xbox games that are currently available for Xbox One backwards compatibility will also be playable on the Scarlet. You've already seen how much the Xbox One backwards compatibility is available on, on the Xbox One. So being able to play on the Scarlet will just make it 10 times better. And for those of you that don't even have an X, when you go and you get to pick up the Scarlet, it's supposed to be faster and more powerful. So I'm sure that those Xbox One X enhanced games out there from the older days, I bet you they'll look great on that Scarlet. So, that's a bonus. The Project Scarlet launches out next year in 2020. It's going to have a massive library already on day one. So that's another plus and bonus for that Scarlet compared to that PS5, the backwards compatibility. Now they have ended. They did say on an Xbox Live presentation yesterday, they released a few more titles, and they said that this will be it. There will be no more backwards compatibility. So what games we have right now is it. They're not putting any more into the backwards compatibility for this extra Xbox One. That means we're done. So that's nice. Now let's get on to the Switch. Wall Street Journal says that a Nintendo Switch upgrade and cheaper console are coming soon. Let's get into the details of this. Every few months, a rumor comes out claiming that Nintendo is working on a brand new Switch console, focusing either on the current model or a cheaper model. But both Nintendo then promptly shuts down those rumors and insists that nothing is announced. More recently, however, Nintendo has said that as a general rule, it's always working on new hardware, and the company will announce it when it's ready to be announced. Or be sold. Sorry. Nintendo said back in April they will have no Switch hardware news for E3 2019, which is precisely what happened earlier this week. However, in the aftermath of the event, a report says that Nintendo is indeed preparing to launch new Switch hardware, and including both upgraded model and a cheaper one. The news comes as the Wall Street Journal, which learned from an unnamed source that the supply chain and that production in Southeast Asia has started for the Switch, including a current type and 2 new models, and indicated that Nintendo will introduce them soon, although a time frame was not given in the report. Other details on the Switch consoles are provided as they focus the article's Nintendo decision to shift production from China to other markets and avoid having to deal with any potential tariffs in Trump's trade war in China. Nintendo wants to avoid having to pay possible 25% tariff to import the consoles in the U.S., in which any case would end up selling the Switch at a loss in this country. Yeah, I can see that. And it does. The journal does say that Nintendo is making the Switch model that looks just like the current one, although it will have a beefed up components, and a less expensive one that will feature a new design. The reports are that they will. The report also notes that holiday season is a key period to lock in sales for Nintendo, especially considering Microsoft will launch a massive Xbox next year and Sony PS5 as well, expected to drop around the same time. When it comes out, the new consoles, it's expected that the Nintendo will sell the cheaper model. This is expected for around $200 and drop the price tag from the $300 price tag of the current Switch as an effort to propel sales. So, that being said, everybody, you got to think about it. The 3DS is going out the door. You can still buy a 2DS or a 2D XL, but they're not even projected to do very much sales there. So what do we have? We have the Nintendo saying, "Hey, we'll probably make a version where the Joy-Cons don't come off. It'll be just a handheld unit. Probably be something like the PSP or the PS Vita. I bet it'll be a Switch. You put your games in it. That means you probably won't be able to play games like 1-2 Switch or even Super Mario Party, because those are Joy-Con games. And there will be other games that will probably have the same problem. I know Starlink Battle for Atlas, you won't be able to use the Toys for Life on it. You'd only be able to just play the game normally. And, that's the cheaper model. That's for the kids. That's for parents to buy their kids what the kids want. It's basically for the 3DS version. But then they'll probably drop the price of the current one and probably release the new beefed up one, since components have probably gotten cheaper. And the new beefed up one will be probably around $300 and probably be like a Switch Pro or whatever they come out with, the name of it. And it'll be interesting. I mean, we'll see. I'm going to try to, when they announce all this, I'm going to try to put the money back. I'm going to try to get all of them. And I'll show them all here on this channel. Definitely going to get the new updated Pro one. The Mini, I might buy one, then turn around and get rid of it real quick, because I probably have no use for the Mini. Or I might just store it with all the other stuff in this room. But we'll see. I hope you guys liked all this news break. Hey, give me a like, a subscribe. Tell me what you think. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. And for those of you that stayed around to the end of the video, don't forget we have the $15 AMC gift card giveaway going on till June 20th. And I hope you guys come back again here real soon. Thanks for watching Retro Mikey 78. I'll talk to you later. Bye.